Good afternoon and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, I actually got up super early this morning. I was up at like 7:30, or no, I originally woke up at 7 o'clock this morning before my alarms even went off or anything. The alarm on my computer did go off, and then the one on my phone went off once, because on the weekends I have it set for 7 o'clock, right guys? But I have not been getting up early like at all. So originally I hit the snooze button. I was like, okay, well, if my dad wakes me up to go to the grocery stores and, you know, go do the shopping we need to get done and stuff like that, I will get up. I was like, if not, I'm going to sleep until 8 o'clock when my second alarm goes off. So my actual alarm clocks went off at 8 o'clock, and then the alarm on my phone goes off again at 8 o'clock as well. And so then I was like, okay, I'm going to get up. And I was actually just on like Instagram for a little bit, and then my dad comes in and he was like, are we going to the stores? I was like, I was up at 7 o'clock. I was like, and then you never came and woke me up or anything like that, or come to check to see if I was ready to go, because like my dad said too yesterday, he woke up kind of late. Like I think he said he woke up at like 8 o'clock, and I was like, I'm not gonna get up at 7 if he's not even awake yet. So we ended up, like, I was up out of bed and everything like that by like 8:30 probably. We ended up going to the grocery stores, and guys, we went to so many stores today. It was literally ridiculous. We ended up going first to Valley Produce, then we went to Caputo's, then we ended up going to Aldi. And then after that, we ended up going to Target. And guys, I actually have to share with you guys what I ended up getting at Target. Because guys, I think maybe I told you guys, I've been using like my gym shoes that I have, like my running shoes. They're like honestly really old, but they were Adidas. They were like really good quality. They've lasted me forever, but I've just worn them out and they're like not really worth wearing anymore. I don't really have any like gym shoes, like athletic shoes or anything like that. But I realized that, like, you know, when I'm wearing more like athletic outfits and stuff like that, or even to just like, I don't have any like shoes that I can wear with socks that aren't boots, or like any type of like athletic looking like gym shoes, or, you know, any type of like tennis shoes or anything like that. Which, guys, here in the Chicagoland area and like Illinois, we don't call them tennis shoes, we call them gym shoes. Because yeah, we went into a whole thing about that actually one time. It's actually really like only around here that we call them like gym shoes. I think there was like maybe one or two other areas, but it's really like a Illinois kind of, you know, like Midwest-ish, and like even more smaller, like to Chicago specifically, like we call them gym shoes. So yeah, anyways though, but like I don't have any like athletic shoes or anything like that, so I'm getting some. I want to get some, like, I was looking at these one pairs that I had on my Pinterest, guys. They were Nikes, and they were like Tiffany blue, and they were like, had like rhinestones in them. I honestly think they were like probably more like from Etsy or something like that, like somebody redesigned them or something. They weren't actually put out by Nike, but I love the color, and I like couldn't find anything that was like close to that shade, and like they were just like blue and white, and I loved it because it was so simple. It wasn't like 4 or 5 colors and, you know, all splashed together and stuff like that. I love the colors. They were so pretty, and honestly, it was like the one pair of shoes that I really wanted, and I haven't really been able to find anything even similar to that I really liked too, in the style that they were. And so yeah, they're like my absolute probably favorite looking shoes. But long story, guys, I'm gonna get some of actual gym shoes, but like athletic workout shoes kind of. But since the ones that I have I've ruined in, like I said, in the garden, and just have outworn them and stuff like that, I was like, I need a pair of just some type of shoe thing that looks kind of at least like a gym shoe. I have like a flat that kind of looks like it, and that's what I've been wearing. But like I wore them to the football game on Friday, but it was so cold out and I couldn't wear socks with them because they're like flats, so they have like most of your foot is kind of exposed with the exception of your toes and like, you know, around your foot and stuff like that. And so I really couldn't find anything that was gonna keep my feet warm other than wearing boots, and I felt like it was too early, and like it's not really fall yet to really be wearing boots, so I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to wear. And I couldn't wear gym shoes because, like I said, my gym shoes are all torn up. They're super dirty. They've got like holes like on the mesh part, like they're starting to tear, and I was just like, they look just like worn out shoes. I was like, I'm not gonna wear them, because I was wearing like a nicer sweatshirt on Friday nights, and I was wearing jeans, and I was like, I'm gonna look like a hot mess. So I couldn't figure out what I wanted to wear, and like I said, I ended up wearing those. But long story, guys, I ended up getting some, which they're 16 bucks. They're actually on sale for $10 when I read the receipt. And then I also ended up getting a t-shirt, which, guys, I actually don't like the t-shirt now that I tried it on. Once, which I was gonna go back, but then they were restocking the whole section, and they were taking all of them off. Like, I went over there earlier, and I picked out the shirt, and I was like, maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. You know, I did one of those. I'll put it in the cart, and then maybe just walk around a little bit and figure out if I really want to get it or not, right? Doesn't everybody do that? And then when I got home, and then I was like, well, maybe I want to look again and see if maybe there's a different cut or something like that. And these sleeves are actually longer than, like, regular, like, sleeves. They're kind of weird. I actually, though, guys, I really love the fit on this. When I first held it up, it looked longer, but when I tried it on, it actually didn't. And of course, I've got black dog hair all over it already, Charlie. And then I got these gym shoes, which I was debating whether or not I was going to get white or black. And then the only size they had in my size, which was a 6, was in gray. So I was like, well, I guess I can only get gray. So I went ahead and got that. And so that's kind of what I ended up getting. I have 2 cardigans, but I don't have any, like, tank tops that I can really wear with them. And I don't have any white t-shirts. And so I was like, I'll just get one. So this was actually, I think, $8. And then the shoes were $10 after they were on sale. So I was like, I ended up getting the shoes cheaper than almost the shirt. Which the shirt to me felt like a little bit extra money, because like Kohl's had some really soft shirts, t-shirts on sale for like $5, I think, or something like that. And like I said, these ones weren't that bad, but I actually don't like the sleeves. They like come down like longer, like they're like longer than a short sleeve shirt, I felt like should be. I don't know what the cut is. It just says short sleeves, but I feel like they're longer than I feel like they should be. Like, they're not like super short sleeves or like anything like that, like the little cuffed ones. But they, like, I don't know, because the style of the shirt, I felt like it should be a shorter sleeve than it is. It almost feels like it's closer to being like a quarter sleeve than like a short sleeve. So yeah, I didn't love it. And I didn't see any other ones other than they had scoop neck, but I think the like sleeve size was the same on there. So like I said, I don't know, I'll try it on maybe again and see if I can't fall in love with it, or just try it on maybe with another outfit or something and see if it actually works. Like I said, I don't really mind it. It was weird to me that it wasn't like as short as I thought short sleeve shirt would have been. Anyways, guys, so we ended up going to Target. Then we went to Menards because we still didn't get everything that we needed, and we also needed dog food and batteries, and we needed newspapers and stuff like that. We had to get Diet Snapple for my mom, which they were out of at Target. So we ended up running to 5 stores this morning. Then we came back home. We ended up watching some football, and I think I won this week, guys. I think I beat my brother's girlfriend this week in fantasy, because I still have Roethlisberger going tomorrow, and she has one of the running backs, maybe, or wide receiver from Tampa Bay going tomorrow. And so I'm up 20 points though, and it was like a close, like we kept going, like I'd go up like 2 points maybe, or like up to 10, and then she'd come back and be up like a couple points, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so close. But after the Bears defense did really well today, guys, I ended up winning. But yeah, so anyways, though, we ended up watching earlier football in the afternoon. Then the Bears game was on later in the afternoon because they played in Arizona. Time zones and stuff like that, they ended up playing a little bit later. They played at like 3:30 today. And so then Matthew actually ended up staying for that, and I told you guys yesterday he wasn't sure if he was going to stay, but he did, and then he ended up going home afterwards. But the Bears won today, guys. We also were watching the Cubs, which was on earlier today. They ended up winning, and the Panthers won today, guys. I was like so happy. All my teams won today, which was awesome. The Bears game looked a little hairy at the beginning, and then they ended up coming back and they won, which was amazing. I was so happy about that. It was a really good game, and it was really entertaining to watch. But I am happy, guys, because I might win 2 weeks in a row now in fantasy, which would be awesome. And Jack beat Matthew, which Matthew would have been undefeated. I think he was the only one that was still undefeated and hadn't lost a game yet. And so Jack beat him this week with pretty much all of Carolina's team. Jack picked up their defense, Cam Newton, the Graham Gano, and he had, I have Christian McCaffrey, so I know he doesn't have him, and I thought he picked up like somebody else. Plus Jack has AP, and I don't even remember, but he went off today. He was like, he got Jack a ton of points. But there's somebody else too that I think Jack has from Carolina or something like that. I would have said Greg Olsen, but Greg Olsen's hurt. Somebody else that is maybe like tight end, wide receiver, or something like that on the Carolina team. So since they won today, Jack got like a ton of points. He's kind of putting all his eggs in one basket with that team, but I mean, if they're gonna do well, that's great, right? Then I ended up editing 2 vlogs during the last Sunday night football game, and edited 2, and I just finished uploading 4 plus the 2 that I edited yesterday and the 2 I did today. So I uploaded those. I just need to edit the thumbnails, and then I can just go ahead and take care of those. I am super tired, guys, because I got up so early, but I did like 3 plus loads of laundry today. I lost count after like the 3rd load. Either like 3 or 4 maybe, and then I also ended up doing a load of dishes, and I washed my bedding too, guys, so I have brand new clean bedding, and I also tidied up in my room a little bit because I feel like whenever I have fresh clean bedding, I tend to tidy my room for some reason. It's like a weird thing I have. So my room got tidied up a little bit today, but I'm going to take a shower and head to bed because, like I said, guys, I'm exhausted and I'm so tired. I got up so early today, and I went to bed actually kind of late last night, so it is actually just like 10:45 right now. So I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.